Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. In the last part we got Mallow to join our team and then saved the Mushroom Kingdom after getting his coin back, and now we're actually going to use that coin. Hey Mallow, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Hey mister, I got my coin back. Oh, well done lad. Okay, here's the thing I promised you. There, make sure it doesn't get stolen, eaten, or whatever. Your grandpa needs it, okay? And we get a cricket pie. You bet. Mario, thank you so much. Grandpa will be delighted. Now, no, you don't need to do that, but it's very much recommended to do it. And with that, we can now move on to the next section of the world map, which now I think about is kind of split up into individual worlds like a general Mario game in a way. This is the entrance. Grandpa says to watch out for Belome, whoever that is. It's probably a little dark down there, so keep alert. Ah, it's not a Mario game without a sewer level of some sort. And notable, you can actually swim in water in this game. Whenever you have to, though, there has to be like a layer of whatever the floor is beneath you in order to jump out of it. And now we have to use pipes. The core good thing about pipes in this game is that in order to go down them, you need to jump on them, have no other button held down, and then press down. And now it's time for our first two enemies of the part. First we got the Big Boo, 43 HP, 2 experience points, no coins. Their flower type is defense up, so that can be potentially useful. They can drop a pure water or a honey syrup. Pure water is actually a very interesting item because it'll instant kill a ghost type enemy. However, if you get any in this area, save them and sell them at your next opportunity because they sell for like 75 coins. And then there was also the Shadow. The Shadow has 85 HP, 2 coins, 3 experience. Can drop a pick-me-up, and their flower is a lucky type. And then there's Rat Funk. 32 HP, 6 coins, 2 experience points, weak against fire, which is pretty easy to do, though honestly you can take them out with a normal physical attack with that low of HP. They have a once again flower, and they can drop Able Juice, which restores some status ailments. Notable though, both the Shadow and Big Boo are usually immune to jump type attacks, but again, because I have the jump shoes on, I can still hit them with it. And also notable, the Big Boo has an attack known as Scream, which when used on you will inflict the Fear status ailment. And in this game, what Fear does is that it halves both your attack and defense stats. Oh hey, a monster in a box. Yeah, even this game has them. This is the Pandarite, 300 HP, weak against jump, 30 coins, 20 experience points, and has 2 drops. A flower jar, which we're going to get at the end of the battle, and then the item from the chest, so to speak, that it was. Just using jump twice on it will take it down pretty quickly, so you don't really need to worry about it. It can also use flame and flame wall, so it has some fire element to it as well. Either way, once the battle ends, you're also given the True Form pin, which even though it looks like I'm about to put on Mario, I'm actually going to put on Mallow in a moment. The True Form pin, like the Wake Up pin and the Antidote pin, prevents you from being inflicted with certain status ailments. In this case, though, it's the Mushroom and Scarecrow status ailments, which we don't have to worry about for a little bit still, at least for Mushroom. Scarecrow is a bit more likely to be run into. But for now, let's just put it on Mallow because it has better stats. And now we already have our next enemy, the Hobgoblin. 50 HP, weak against jump, 3 coins, 4 experience points. Can give you the HP max flower, and it can drop a pure water. However, notable, they have the Elegy attack, which it's using right now, which, if it makes contact with someone, will inflict the silent status ailment or mute, which, as with Final Fantasy games, prevents you from using spells. However, even if, say, like your special attack is considered physical, you still can't use it. It's more or less just preventing you from using specials. And that's actually a very annoying status ailment in this game, albeit it's not as common as some other ones. Mostly because you get so much of your damage done through special attacks. But here's an interesting thing. Go back through that pipe jump to actually be able to go back down it again, and come back over to where the Pandarite is, and now the chest it was now contains 50 coins. That is very useful. I actually recall in my first playthrough, I got lost in this area because the thing is about the sewers that even though I'm taking this path, there's about 2 other pathways you can take that all lead to the same location, or at least they loop around to each other. And that, I had trouble just navigating when I first played it. Also, we have this star, run, 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 because you should hopefully take care of those mice. And there's the fact that you can just get levels from using the star. I theoretically could have used the save point to spam this star, but again, not doing that. But both Mario and Mallow reached level 6, and because of that, they actually learned their next 2 abilities. Mario's Super Jump, I'll talk about in the boss fight of the area, but Psychopath is something I'm rarely going to use. What Psychopath does is that it allows Mallow to check the current HP of an enemy, as well as if you get the timed hit with it, which is when the spotlights, I believe, converge on the enemy when you use it, get a little flavor text from them, like you're actually reading their mind. Some of it's really funny, and there's one case you actually do need to use off the top of my head, but for the most part, it's just kind of there. And here we have our next enemy, Gobi. 40 HP, weak against thunder, so Mallow is very good here. 2 coins, 3 experience points, drops a once again flower, and can drop a mushroom. They are very vanilla enemies, they're fish, what do you expect? However, for me jumping into the water, I actually need to do some backtracking, because now I'm back in the room with the Pandarites, so I need to go back and track a little bit. And here we are. Alright, now in this room, do not fight any of the ghosts. We need them for something later. We just need to press that button to drain the water. So now we can come down here, and I think if you didn't kill the fish already, they'd be flopping on the ground, or they just don't exist at all anymore. And now we're back in the room with the ghosts. We want to wait for one to spawn over by us, like so. And now we want to immediately run away from this fight. If you can. There you go. Okay, now here's the thing. You can actually jump on enemies when they're flickering after running away from them like that, and use them as a platform, and doing that's good because it allows you to get this flower much earlier than you were originally intended to. However, if you come down this pipe, it's a dead end, best to turn back for now. And they mean that. Do not fight that weird shy guy looking guy in there. You will die. That is not endgame, but damn near endgame area there. Do not do it unless you have a death wish. Or if you've somehow grinded up to like level 20 plus using the stars. And now it's time for us to save. At this point, I'm actually going to do some inventory management. Well, not inventory, equipment management. I actually want to switch the True Form pin over to Mario and give Mallow the Wake Up pin. Because for something that's coming up, this is just the better setup. Hello there. This must be Belome! Is that a fire hose or his tongue? It's a snack attack, and you're it! Cool. Belome is our next boss fight. 500 HP, weak against thunder. 40 coins, 30 experience points. The thing is with Belome is that he spends some turns almost lollygagging at first. And you just want to go all out. Ugh. Room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? His physical attacks are his tongue, and again, just guard it before he touches you. But the thing is, we should talk about Super Jump now. The thing is with Mario's Super Jump is, for those who played the Paper Mario games, and you recall the certain ground pound attack you can do, it allows you to essentially jump on an enemy and over again. It has lower base damage, but the more you jump on an enemy by using the exact same timing over and over again, the higher damage you do. Sick for a body, head full of straw. Give me a Scarecrow, rah, rah, rah. And he's using Squirrel Funk on Mario, which would usually inflict the Scarecrow status, however, in this case it won't. The Scarecrow status in this game essentially turns you into a Scarecrow. When you do that, you cannot attack physically. You can still use your special attacks, but you can't physically attack. Belome also has an attack called like Sleep Sauce, I think, that will put enemies to your party to sleep. Can't stand it. The hunger. The hunger. After a certain amount of turns, Belome will always eat Mallow, in which case if Mario dies, it's a game over. However, either doing a certain amount of damage to him or just destroying Belome outright will cause him to spit him out. Like so. That was scary. If you defeat me, you still won't beat me. What? Beware the flood. The aliens from Halo? I mean, I guess they are kind of annoying. Either way, that's that boss fight done. Nothing too difficult. It's still early game. Belome must have been lying when he said water would come gushing out of here. Mario, do you hear something? Or is it just me? Water! Here it comes. Quick, Mario, hit the button before it washed away. Ah, crap. Did somebody say mini games? Because we're getting mini games. This is the Midas River course. Thank you, Toad. Want a crash course on it? Nah. Now off you go. The way that this water course works is that you're going to be collecting coins. However, you're obviously falling down a waterfall. You can mash the B button for short spurts to get boosts upwards slightly. The things like the one above me right now, the slightly different looking rock in the middle of the waterfall, is actually a cave. And there are some caves you want to fall down here because they get you some items. There are frog coins along the way, and none of them are permanently missable because you can actually redo the Midas River section. However, I'm getting as much done in one trip as I can. By coming in this cave, we get this little enemy brawl over this flower. However, as you could probably figure out just due to the fact that why would an enemy need a flower point, this eventually ends up in our own hands. Also, that's actually the first time we see that enemy type over there, and that's pretty weird because that's pretty odd foreshadowing. There we go. There are multiple caves, however, only about 3 or maybe 4 have something for you in them. The others, I think, maybe give you some more coins and nothing else really important. Notable, though, the coins you get during this minigame don't go into your wallet. They go towards something else. And that's another flower point for us. I'm not sure if the coins that this bandit-type enemy here is dropping counts towards your money, though. I don't think it does. I'm also not exactly certain if 1 coin in this equals 1 coin in general, or if they're 10 coins. I think they're just 1, though. Afterwards, we have another minigame, and this one's a bit more complicated. Barrel jumping. What we have to do here is ride this barrel. There are coins that are going to be above us that we have to jump and try to get. However, there's 2 tracks to them, a lower and a higher one. To switch between the 2 tracks, you need to hit the barrel that that's in front of you. However, if you want to stay on the current track, you need to jump before making contact with the other barrel, and you'll just stick with it. Eventually, this does get slightly faster, and there's also some fish that can jump out of water and knock some coins out of you. However, at the end of the day, since you can repeat this is actually a very learnable mini-game. And it's a pretty easy way to get a certain item, albeit it can be a bit time-consuming. If you want to get the item, though, you're going to need at least 60 coins on your first trip, 80 for others. Though notable, any excess or otherwise that you get will be saved by the person who allows you to redo the section. Also, I love the song. Mind you, I haven't really mentioned it so far, but Mario RPG's soundtrack is just the right kind of catchy. It's very peppy and happy. It has some good beats to it. There are some songs that stand out more in my mind just because they're much more memorable. I'm looking at you, main battle theme, but it's overall pretty good. Wasn't that fun? You got 67 coins. Trade the coins you got from Midas River for frog coins. As a first-time bonus, I'll give you 1 frog coin for 60 of your coins. You didn't know frog coins are the green ones, and Tadpole Ponds got more info on them. So now we get 1 frog coin for doing that. Here's something that picks up. You can keep it for good luck. And we get a knock-knock shell, which is actually a better weapon for Mario. I want to say that might also be his last type of weapon. Because he gets, like, his gloves, hammers, and the shells, I think, is all he gets. It costs 30 of your own coins to go back to the Midas River section. And you don't have to do this, but I want to get the other frog coins I missed by going after the flowers the first time through the waterfall section. So that's why we're redoing this. At this point, though, the toll for getting a frog coin has been raised to 80. Thankfully, though, if I'm recalling the way the system works, say if you get 79 coins, it'll save those 79 coins you got. It's just the fact that you didn't get 1. Unless it works on overage. So, like, say you got 87, it'll only save the 7. I'm not exactly sure how it works to be precise because even though this is a way for you to get infinite frog coins, I don't go out of my way to grind for frog coins in this game. I get what I can along the way and use them however I feel. It is most appropriate, at least. And that's just kind of the way it works for me. Though I do love the sprites for Mario and minigames. In fact, interesting thing about this. I think it was when the cutscene from when we approached Bowser's Castle from the front on the bridge, and we saw that giant sword. If I'm recalling correctly, that Mario sprite there is actually the smallest Mario sprite we've ever seen. Thus far, I should add. Wasn't that fun? We got 82 coins, so thus we broke the record, and we get another frog coin. Nice. And with that, we can move on to Tadpole Pond and actually continue with plot. Yeah, seems kind of dead around here. Hello there.
Hi, can I help you? Mallow, it's you! We heard all about your adventure with Super Mario. You guys beat up Belome, right?
You know about that? See, Mario, the waterways of the world bring news to us here. That's why Grandpa knows all the news that's fit to hear.
Are you really the Super Mario? Hey, everybody, you'll never guess who's here! He's the real thing, but he doesn't look anything like I thought he would.
They do say he could jump better than a froggy. What if it's only a rumor? I guess that means I can jump like a frog. Well, Grasshopper, what's new? Grandpa, Mario's been helping me. I know, child. That rainstorm we just had, that was a you, wasn't it?
Ouch! Watch it up there. You're supposed to make me look like I'm floating here, okay?
Oh shit, you're levitating. Seems legit.
Welcome. So you are Mario, yes? I'm Frogfucius. You have come to seek wisdom from me, have you not? I've been waiting for you. Yes, old wise people can often give good advice. But how rude of me. Let's get more comfortable. Come along and we'll talk. Clear, full reverse. Tadpoles, don't just float there. Make yourselves useful. Form a bridge for Mario.
I mean, I can swim. I don't need a bridge, but I'm at least glad the tadpoles show up so the main melody of the theme can kick in. I love this song.
Yes, come into my sanctuary and partake of my wisdom, children. Let's see. That smithy character that appeared at Bowser's Keep. He is quite formidable, yes? And Mario, you wish to rescue the princess quickly, do you not? But oh, if only you knew the truth. Toadstool is no longer there!
What?
Patience, young one. Let me explain. Here is what happened. You were rescuing Toadstool from Bowser's Keep. After defeating him, and just when you were about to free the princess, you heard a loud crash and saw a huge sword split the sky. Whoosh, out of the blue! The shock sent the three of you flying. Bowser and Toadstool are still lost somewhere out there. Now... You're worried about the princess, but first you need to take care of Smithy. His underlings are wreaking havoc in our world. Mack, whom you defeated at Mushroom Kingdom, was one of them. More will be coming.
Grandpa, I almost forgot to tell you something. We found a star in the castle at Mushroom Kingdom. Do you know why it was there?
A star, eh? Most interesting. This may sound illogical, but I believe shooting stars can grant wishes. And now more than ever, I believe they will play a vital role in the fight against Smithy.
Was that too much to absorb? Would you like a recap? No, thank you, Kippora.
It's quite a situation we have on our hands, isn't it?
Wow, everything sounds so dire and serious. I guess Mack was only the first of many, Mario. Some of them will make Bowser seem nice.
Mallow, you speak as if these things do not concern you. You will accompany Mario on his adventure too.
Grandpa, what are you talking about? I'm only a simple tadpole. This adventure isn't for me.
Mallow, my boy, I've kept this from you until now. But you're not a tadpole.
Say what?
I was sitting here one rainy day, enjoying a snack of crickets, when I happened to see a basket floating down from the falls. I peeked inside and saw a little baby staring right back at me. The name Mallow had been written on his belt. I felt sorry for the little bundle of puff and took him in to raise my own grandchild. He had powerful magic, and I knew he was more than a piece of fluff. I thought, surely this child must be from a far-off land.
Grandpa, you mean I'm not a tadpole?
Mallow, it is not the time to cry. Go with Mario on his adventure and find your real family. Your real mother and father are out there somewhere. Psst, Mario. The boy's magic is sure to come in handy on your adventure. You'll take him along, yes?
Grandpa, I won't cry anymore. I'll go on this adventure with Mario and find my real family.
Then it is settled. You must embark on your adventure immediately. First, go to Rosetown where they need your help.
All right.
It'll be quiet around here with Mallow gone. Maybe a snack will cheer me up. That's right, I had forgotten all about it! I will give you something for the cricket pie you brought back. Ah, I know, you shall have the staff I used when I was Mallow's age. The froggy stick will come in handy. Do not forget to equip it.
And with that, we get our first weapon for Mallow, and it's a pretty good one. More or less, it'll put his physical attack almost on par with Mario. I think it's 56 versus 60. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I should also probably get the jump shoes back on Mario, just because having enemies immune to jump at this point in the game is still annoying. Either way, moving on, let's investigate this parchment. Sol, la, mi, re, do, re, do, re. Keep that in mind for a few moments from now. However, before we pay attention to that, there's a couple more things we can do in Tadpole Pond before we leave. Two of which are over here, because after you have the Frog Fusions cutscene, these two tadpoles spawn. This one's the Frog Coin Emporium. You spend the Frog Coins you accumulate throughout the game here, and in a couple other places too. None of the items are worth it, but it's there. But the more important thing is this juice bar. We don't have much access to this place yet, but you can buy things like the Froggy Drink, which for a price of 16 allows you to recover 30 HP to all active party members, which is really good. And now I'm selling all the pure waters I got, all but one, just because I need money. Even though, honestly, money is pretty commonplace in this game. And since I have HP Rain, I can sell some mushrooms as well. Honey strips are the more important thing in the long run, because FP is more valuable. Either way, let's head over here. I've got this dream of becoming a composer. I want to be as famous as Todovsky. My favorite song? It's Frog Fusions' Sweet 18th. Oh, it's that music again. Todovsky's proud of it too. Welcome to Melody Bay. Play notes by jumping on the tadpoles. Let's hear your melody. Let's see, we just heard Frog Fusions' thing, so let's see. So... La... I missed me already. Thankfully, these things move automatically. Mi... Re... Do... Re... Do... Re. That sounds nice. That's it! This is the melody I've been looking for! Thank you for the inspiration! Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Received an alto card. If I ever need help with my compositions again, I'll look for you here. Until then, adieu! Oh! This becomes a bit of an ongoing side quest. You can find various other musical things throughout the game, and you can come back here to tell them to Todovsky, and he'll give you a card of some sort. The card of which is used at the juice bar up here. The more cards you get, the more items are added to the juice bar, and as well, prices are further reduced for prior items. Like, for instance, now the Froggy Drink is 2 less, I think. And now we can buy the Elixir, which is 80 HP to everyone. However, it's not useful yet because we don't have 80 HP at all yet. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 4, we'll be heading off to Rosetown like Frog Fusions told us to. See you guys then.